Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am very nervous because, I am only 10 pounds away from being 210. I'm 220 even. I believe I'm like 220, and I'm going to try to fast. And this is the only long little introduction that I'm going to do. And then every day I'm just going to fast forward, record like my process. And I pretty much this video is going to be like of the plan, the plan, what I'm doing, and then so you guys can get a hint of what I'm doing, and then later on, just fast forwarding. I know, I'm sorry that alarm is gonna tick me off, but we gotta change the battery. I know, but bear with me. So let's begin. I've already lost a good 22 pounds on my own. I used to be 245 pounds. I am 220, and I want to get it's a slow process. So I'm not focusing on my goal weight. My goal weight is 150, but the way I'm looking at it right now is okay. I'm 220. Let's focus on the easier, instead of okay, I need to be targeted 150. No, I'm okay. I'm 220. I believe I'm 220. I'm not sure. I haven't checked, but I think I'm like no. I don't know. I'm like either 224 or 220. I'm not sure, but I will definitely check right now so I can go back to this video and, compare like the comparisons. But yeah, so I am either 224 or 220 currently, and I am trying to, start off slowly, and I want to lose 10 pounds, and then work my way from there. Okay, that'll be a little accomplishment, and then focus on my last 10 to be to exactly either 199 or 200 pounds, if that makes sense. I'm trying to focus one step at a time instead of everything at once, because 220, 224 to 150, I still got a long way to go. So the way I'm seeing it right now is okay, focus on the 10 pounds. Then after we hit that goal, then we'll, jump into conclusion and then do the other 10. It's a process. It's a little process. Slow process is better than no process at all. So that's kind of where my mentality is right now. So the thing about this whole situation is, I am aware of what I need to do. I'm aware of what I got to do. I'm aware of what I have to do to get there. And to me, it's always a low carb, high protein diet, like a low carb diet. That's like the easiest way for me to lose weight. Actually, that is the only way that has worked for me, considering being diabetic, high blood pressure. I was 245. I am 224, 220. I'm not sure. We will get that out the way in a bit. So my goal and my plan is low carb, high protein diet. So I want to make it a goal to see how much I can lose in 9 days. 9 days or 10 is what the goal is. And these are my tips that have worked previously. It's just that lack of motivation. I do struggle with the spirit of gluttony, and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because no calories formed against me will prosper. It's been taking a toll in my life for ever since I was a child. And it's kind of like this thing, like this battle within yourself. We go to food for comfort, for binge eating, and even if you're not hungry, you just want to eat and overeat. So it's like, ask yourself, are you willing to eat a four piece? You buy a four piece and you really want it, you get a four piece or a one piece from the two piece, and are you able to throw away the four? Because the way my mentality would be like, okay, if I already opened it, might as well eat it. I had no self control, and it was just really messing with my health, my weight. I'm not confident currently. I'm not confident. I try to make the best out of it. I know I'm beautiful. I know God made me. He created me in a way that unique, because He made me fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes, He did. But this is wages of sin. The wages of sin is, He gave us free will. And what did I do? I eat and go and go to food for comfort. Allowed me to gain how do you say it? Excessive fat. The double chin. This area right here is not. I very insecure about that. My body. But you know what? God did not gave me this body. I created this myself. So I know that I cannot do this on my own. I cannot do this on my own because I need Jesus. I need him through everything. But it is through him that I can do all things. And so, yeah. This is the number one mistake people do, whether you're a beginner or not, and sometimes you're wondering what's going on. When you drink a lot of water, you flush down all the minerals within your body because, yeah, you're trying to get rid of toxins, etc. But you are also getting rid of, you're flushing down the minerals within your body. So electrolytes is key, okay? Electrolytes is key. Make sure you go on Amazon, go to Walmart, go to Target, I don't know, and do your investigation and make your research, sorry, investigation, your research and buy yourself, the little packs of electrolytes, anything that can help you because when you flush out the water in your body, when you drink that water, you're also releasing all the minerals that comes within. And this one is like everyone's question. What can I do to reduce the headaches, the fatigue, the weakness that comes along with losing weight or, going fasting? Whether you're fasting, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to cut your carbs, you do get that sugar withdrawal rush, which you start feeling because your body is so used to consuming lots of food, lots of carbs, and your body is so used to the excessive sugar in your body that once you cut it out, you start feeling different. You start feeling fatigue, weak, you get headaches, you feel just very bad. And it's not a good feeling. I've been there, I've done it. It's not a good feeling. But I'm going to give you a tip. A lot of people fix the solution with Tylenol, Advil. Yes, that is the solution. But it's not really try to avoid that as much as you can. If you can, go buy you a pink Himalayan salt or the Celtic sea salt. So whenever you start feeling all these emotions, all these symptoms, all these weird feelings, you get a headache. All you got to do is you get a pinch of your Celtic sea salt or your pink Himalayan salt and you put a pinch of it under your tongue and it will fix the problem instantly or about, and just wash it down. You get a pinch of the salt, put it under your tongue, and wash it down. That's it. That is it. Another savor within this journey that you're about to enter is sparkling water. And by sparkling water, I mean original taste, no flavors, no sweeteners, original um, sparkling water because the carbonation inside of the carbonation inside the sparkling water can trick your body into getting fuller, when you start eating or whatever, because it's going to trick your mind, your body. So it's going to give you a sense of fullness. So, sparkling water, make sure you go to Costco, get you a case, go to Walmart, get you that sparkling water. Next, this is called Hunger in Waves. So it's like Hunger in Waves. It comes and goes for like 15 to 20 minutes. You get those waves where you get very hungry and then you don't, and then you feel hungry again. Usually they last about 15 to 20 minutes. When that happens, try to change your environment. Try to change your environment. If you're laying down, go for a walk. Get on that treadmill for 15 to 30 minutes. Go for a walk, go do chores. The point is to get up and move from whatever situation you were in, whether you were sitting on the couch, whether you were in bed, whatever the case might be. If you're at work and you feel the wave coming, get off your desk, go, take a little trip to the bathroom, make that little walk, and just get out of that environment. And also get, every time you feel those wave of hunger, try to drink a glass of water and it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away. That is your mind. Your mind is gonna mess with you. Don't let waves of hunger trick you into thinking that you are hungry. Again, that is what has been working for me. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not a physician. If you are planning on changing your lifestyle, changing the way you eat, going into a fast, consult with your doctor, consult with your physician, and let them know what you're trying to do. This was just me um, putting out there what has worked for me. But I want to share with you guys the green lights and don't the green lights and when to break the fast. Okay, so the green light can be waves of hunger. As mentioned, these fasts they are hormonal, not a sign of starvation. Mild headache, usually caffeine withdrawal or low sodium. And then, like I said, take the pinch of salt and put it under your tongue and just flush it down with water. Okay. If you can also experience coldness, if you're feeling cold, your body directs blood flow to your fat stores to burn energy, often leaving hands um, and feet cold. And then you fix it by wearing socks, drink warm tea, or take a warm bath. Um, Keto breath. A metallic or fruity taste in your mouth, it is actually a good sign. It means you have entered ketosis and are burning fat. Lightheadedness only when standing. This is called orthostatic hypertension. Your blood pressure drops slightly during a fast, which it does. And again, a fast is also known to drop sugar levels. And I will always say this, I think type 2 diabetics should fast from here and then. That's what helped me a lot to fix. I went from a 12 to a 6, so it does help. Fix it by standing up slowly. If the dizziness, it should fade within like 5 seconds. Um, it says trouble sleeping. Fasting increases cortisol and adrenaline, survival mechanism to help you hunt for food. You might feel weird at night, and that is where people usually mess up because you can do good all day, all evening, all afternoon, but once it hits night is where we usually give in and go for that snack or whatever we have in the fridge because I've been through that. So that are the green light. Okay, now this is the red light symptoms. This is like where you gotta stop immediately, then you gotta stop. Okay, if you experience these, break the fast gently, immediately. Do not try to be a hero. These indicate your body is struggling to maintain hemostasis. Okay, true faintness. If you feel like you are going to pass out while sitting down, or if the dizziness upon standing does not go away after a few seconds. Heart palpitations. If your heart feels like it is fluttering, skipping beats, or racing while you are resting, this is a sign of a serious electrolyte imbalance, usually potassium and magnesium. Nausea and vomiting. Mild nausea is common. Actual vomiting is not. It can lead to dangerous dehydration rapidly. Confusion or slurred speech. A sign of severe hypoglycemia, dangerously low blood sugar. And then severe kidney or back pain. A dual ache in the lower back could indicate your kidneys are struggling to filter toxins or uric acid. And visual disturbances, seeing stars that won't go away or tunnel vision. So, that are the signs of like, hey, your body's telling you, it's warning you, you got to stop. Because once you got to stop, then you got to stop. Listen to your body, folks. Listen to your body. Now, these are more of the yellow light. Like, you proceed with caution, but it's like, okay, and then, like just precautions. Extreme acid reflux. Some people get this when the stomach is empty. Drinking more water sometimes make it worse. If it burns too much, you may need to break the fast with a small amounts of heavy cream or broth to coat the stomach. Diarrhea. Ironically, water fasting can cause this. Never trust a fart. It is a common rule in fasting circles. It's usually a salt flush. If it happens once, drink water. If it is continuous, you are losing too much fluid. Stop the fast. So that is all, my little input and insights of little tips and tricks that can help you. Again, I am not a physician. For the most part, I've done it and it has helped me tremendously. And if you're diabetic and you're thinking about it, make sure you have your Dexcom on. If you have that sensor, that's going to be your lifesaver. Your sensor, have your fruits ready, you're going to hit those lows. You're going to hit those lows. Try to aim for fruits. Try to aim for the natural sweetness, not no candy, not a chocolate bar, not soda. Try to go for grapes if you need it. If you need it. Um, Again, I'm not a doctor. I am just simply sharing my personal experience, and just in case somebody ever wants to try it, this is exactly what I do, what I've done, and it has helped me from 245, and I'm about to check right now. I'm either 224 or 220, and let's see what 10 days from today brings. So I am going to start taking this off, and we're going to weight myself. And again, this is the only long video that I'm going to be this is the only long video that I'm going to be doing, because starting tomorrow, it's just gonna be like full speed, like on full speed and everything. And I do have my gallon. I'm going to be drinking 1 gallon a day. I'm going to be having my electrolytes within as well, my teas, because you gotta have those electrolytes. Okay. Okay. So I have this scale right here, and I'm actually going to record with. I'm gonna, show the result, record it from my phone, and then just insert it on the clip of what the scale says. Okay, so this is a moment of truth, and hold on. Okay. 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 So I'm 219. I am 219, and I will insert the amount of weight that the scale just read, probably somewhere in the top right here. So it read it's 219. I'm not proud of it, but I am, considering the fact that I was 245 at one point. So it's like, sis, good job. All glory to God. Thank you, God, because if it wasn't for you, would not be able to do this on my own. Because I've tried for 10 years, and it wasn't until I included Jesus into my weight loss journey that I started seeing these results. So yeah, 219.0. So that means if we are good within like 1 or 2 days, it could be 218, and then working my way to 9 days. I hope I can be at a good 211, 210 from here to 9 to 10 days. I'm get rid of the stomach, the fupa, gotta go. Okay, so this is like a little, hold on, let me see, I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on, let me put it right here, because it gotta go. You see, like, this area right here is like my most insecurity. Like, it's so big, like it's just fooping. The fupa is fooping, y'all. Like, look. So this is 219. 219, no booty. It's okay. We can build it at home. That's not an issue. It's the fupa. So yeah, I'm just doing this so I can come back and look at it, and because it's gonna be hard, y'all. It's gonna be hard, and I don't think it ever gets easy. It doesn't matter how many weight you lost, it doesn't get easy. The weight comes off, but then it is up to you to determine how you eat after that. It's not easy, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. So that is all, folks. So this is just like the little long introduction for the rest of this video. In 9 days, I will check back again with the weight in and everything. But every day from here on out, throughout 9 days, I'm going to be fast forwarding the little videos that I'm going to be doing every day, and see how I do and what I do throughout my day, what I eat and everything. But it's gonna be like in a fast forward motion, type of video. So that is it, y'all. I hope this video can help you, motivate you to do it. It is possible. It takes time, and you need to have a lot of patience within yourself to do this. You cannot do it on your own, but invite Jesus into your weight loss journey, and I promise you can do all things through Christ who straightens you, because not by your own will, but through the grace of God, you will accomplish this and more. So I will see you guys in 9 days. Bye.